All right, let's dive into a really common but super costly problem for companies that have poured millions into their big ERP systems. We're going to talk about what happens after the confetti settles from the big launch and how you can actually guarantee the reliability you were promised from the very beginning.
So it all starts with this thing we call post-go-live fatigue. And you probably know the feeling. It's when that initial buzz and excitement of the new system just fades, and the hard reality of actually maintaining it kicks in. All of a sudden, that platform that was supposed to change everything for your business starts to feel like an anchor, just dragging you down with slow support and costs that keep creeping up.
So let me just ask you straight up, does this sound painfully familiar? Your company made this huge, multi-million-dollar investment in a world-class system, like SAP, S/4HANA, or Oracle ERP. But that incredible efficiency and ROI you were sold on, it just isn't there. Instead, you feel like you're stuck on a treadmill of endless maintenance and bug fixes. This fatigue, it isn't just some vague feeling in the air. It's actually driven by three very specific, very expensive challenges that so many businesses run into after they go live. So let's break down exactly why these amazing systems so often fail to deliver on their promise.
Okay, first up, challenge number 1, the budget killer. We're talking about those unpredictable cost spikes. You look at the invoices and realize you're paying these premium, top-dollar consulting rates for what are basically just routine day-to-day tasks. And here's the real kicker. Every single dollar you spend on that is a dollar you can't spend on the strategic innovations that are supposed to be pushing your business forward.
Second, and believe me, this is one that keeps CFOs up at night, is the risk to your financial cycle. When a critical module like FICO or controlling has a problem, slow support isn't just some small inconvenience. No way. It becomes a direct threat to the accuracy of your month-end close, and it puts your company's compliance completely at risk. The stakes could not be higher here.
And number 3 is the expertise gap. Look, your general support team is probably fantastic for the everyday stuff, right? But they often just don't have that deep, specialized knowledge you need for the really complex enhancements in those niche modules. I'm talking about things like advanced supply chain planning or extended warehouse management. And that's exactly where your real competitive advantage is hiding, and it's just being left on the table.
Okay, so if that's the cycle of high costs and slow support, what's the way out? Well, there's a much smarter approach, one that's designed to fix these exact problems. It's called the Managed Assurance Model.
And it's actually a refreshingly simple two-step process. Step 1. Intecura does the hard work of curating the absolute perfect niche partner for you. We're talking a certified, cost-effective global team that specializes in your exact ERP module. Then Step 2. Intecura provides total project management oversight, or PMO, which basically guarantees that every single ticket, every enhancement is handled with seamless end-to-end quality.
So, what's the outcome of all this? Well, you really get the best of both worlds. You get access to truly elite, specialized experts for your toughest challenges, but you get it without the insane overhead you'd pay with the big traditional consulting firms. And, this is the most important part, quality delivery is absolutely guaranteed. Now, this whole model is really built on 3 core pillars of service. These pillars are what deliver those tangible, real-world results for your core system. Let's take a quick look at exactly what they are.
Okay, so here are the 3 pillars. First, you've got continuous performance tuning. This is all about speeding up critical processes like your financial close. Second is advanced regulatory compliance. This means finding you experts for really specific needs, like, say, new tax laws in the GCC. And third, and this is a big one, guaranteed critical support, which uses dedicated teams or pods to make sure you get lightning-fast response times.
The difference here is just night and day. You're moving from that old model of a slow, unaccountable team to these dedicated pods where hitting those service-level agreements, your SLAs, isn't just a hopeful goal, it is an absolute guarantee. It's a total shift from paying way too much for average performance to paying an optimized cost for truly exceptional results on your most critical issues.
So what's the real takeaway here? The most crucial point is that this is about so much more than just getting better support. It's about fundamentally rethinking the entire value of your ERP. It's about transforming it from being a massive maintenance cost on your balance sheet into the reliable, strategic asset it was always supposed to be.
And honestly, it all just boils down to this one powerful, straightforward idea. It's a call to action. Just stop accepting the status quo. You should not have to overpay for a mission-critical service that just isn't delivering the value your business needs to thrive.
So if you're finally ready to break out of that post-go-live fatigue and start moving toward truly reliable ERP execution, well, getting started is actually pretty simple.
We're going to leave you with one final and maybe a little provocative thought to chew on. Take a really hard, honest look at your current setup and ask yourself this: is the very system that's supposed to be driving your company's efficiency actually being held back by its own inefficient, overpriced support model? Because thinking about that, well, the answer could literally change everything.